You've suffered a catastrophic fan clutch failure. This is a hydraulic electronic fan clutch. It is actually operated using a Hall effect sensor IC and a fat electric coil. And basically, the computer uses the Hall effect sensor to sense the speed of the fan, and when the temperature of the engine calls for it, it'll send power to your coil, and that I believe it sucks in a ball bearing into a passage on the other side of this metal plate, and that makes fluid go in one direction or the other and locks up the actual clutch part of the fan. So, you know, if you got a temperature-controlled hydraulic or a temperature-controlled fan clutch, you can just turn the little coil around to the other side, and that'll lock it right up. But on these electronic ones, it's not that easy. Mine actually broke off like that, so all I had to work with were those two little wires. Believe it or not, with this in the truck, in between the radiator and the fan clutch, I managed to get couple of butt connectors on there, and this is a little protective shroud. I had two little butt connectors on there. I tried gluing it, and I tried sending 12 volts to that, but basically this is on a ball bearing, and it's constantly being pushed on by the rotation of the fan, so my butt connectors got torn off immediately. At the time, I would have liked to have known how to lock up my fan clutch so I could have kept on going. So this is what you're going to do. If you carry a drill with you, you're going to need a drill, and this cover will be in the way. So what you're going to have to do, find a place where you can drill through the cover right there at an angle. You're going to have to be at an angle because you got the radiator on one side and the fan shroud on the other. So whatever angle you can get, you're going to drill right through there. You're going to get through that first metal case. You're going to go maybe a quarter to a half an inch depending on your angle, and you're going to encounter another metal surface in there. You're going to drill through that. Once you've drilled through both sections, get yourself a deck screw, a metal pin, a nail, whatever you've got on your truck, and screw it in. The hardest part is finding your hole on the other side. Get it through there. And there's actually like teeth on the other side of the second plate in there that the fan clutch that goes around, and I just screwed in an angle. I engaged one of the teeth and locked it up with a deck screw, and I could have kept on going over the hill. Instead, I had to backtrack to a small mountain town and order a fan clutch overnight. So that's how it's done. If you're lucky enough to get to the wires, this is off of a Ford F350, a Supderduty. I believe they use the fan clutch on quite a few models. But if you can get to the wires, you should be able to just send 12 volts to your red and green wires. Those two wires go straight out these little wires to the coil. That'll lock up the coil. And as long as the inside of your fan clutch isn't messed up, that should lock you up, and you can keep on going until you get to the auto parts store to get a new fan clutch. So red and green wire will send 12 volts to the coil to lock it up. Otherwise, drill through your case at an angle up here towards the top. You're going to drill through 2 layers, and then if you're feeling it around there with the feeler and you're turning the other side, you'll feel it catching on some little teeth back there. That's how it's done.